It's 93.9 WKYS. Listen, it feels like a classic day, so it's only right we get a classic man to slide through the studio. My guy, I haven't seen in a minute. It's been like 2 years. Jidenna is here, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Welcome back to the DMV.
Thank you, bro. Always good to be here.
Man, it's been about 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been, what, about 2 years since you put out music?
Yeah.
Boomerang was like the last time.
Yeah, Boomerang, end of 2017. And then I dipped out.
Where did you go?
It's
Yeah, you definitely...
When we dropped Boomerang EP, I was in South Africa, and that's where I ended up staying in Southern Africa in general. And I went to West Africa, I went to Ethiopia for a little bit, but I was predominantly based in South Africa for 6 months.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I was. I came back here, finished the project. So the project was made between the U.S. and then different cities in Africa. So that's why we called it 85 to Africa.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I was gone, and then this year has just been about prepping, making sure everything's right. We released a trailer a couple weeks ago that we shot on the journeys in Africa, in Atlanta. So that's kind of been the whole journey for me.
Talking to Jidenna right here on 93.9 WKYS. So why South Africa?
So this is the way it worked, and the trailer kind of explains it. So this is a giveaway. If you don't cover your ears, if you want to see it happen.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! So this is the true story. We had rented a house in Atlanta, trying to make the project real, rapper mansion, 4 floors, 8 bedrooms, beautiful time. We just wanted to be comfy making a project. We were paying the lease for it for however many months. Man, the owner was not paying the mortgage. He forecloses. We get caught in the crosshairs, get evicted. Boy. I go on tour right after the eviction. The tour ends in Africa, in Southern Africa specifically. So I'm in Johannesburg. And, Trump had been president for like a year. Right. He was in his first full year.
Things got crazy
looking back, I was like, yeah. So we lost that little house, nowhere to go back. Trump's president, and I'm having a great time. From Addis Ababa to Lagos to Johannesburg, I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm here. I'm staying.
Nice.
So that's how that whole experience happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
Oh, it was great, man. Like, you hear about the promised land?
Yeah.
I mean, Rastas will tell you where it is. But when Martin Luther King is like, I've been to the promised land, I may not get there with you. I don't think he was talking about the U.S. I'll be honest.
Ooh.
Yeah. 100% actually. I know that for sure in my heart. Yeah. And I think humanity knows that. That's where we all from. You don't have to be black or brown to be from Africa. Everybody's from there. I think that the fact that it's the most abundant, the most ethnically diverse continent, it makes you feel when you come back here like you're the majority.
Yeah.
And I love the DMV area because you actually know it. Here.
Facts.
Other cities you're not as aware. But when you're in the DMV, you're like, that's us.
That's us.
We run
That's
it.
definitely
we
it.
run it. We built this.
So crazy
we built the White House, and we still run it.
Nah, because when I remember watching your Instagram, and it was a video where you are walking, I guess, getting off the plane, and the guy runs up and hugs you.
Oh yeah,
and you could see the joy and the love. Yeah. Like he was like really excited and happy. He was like, "Yo, it's my brother." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
brethren, man. That was Dakar in Senegal. I had just arrived. I did. I'm working with NBA Africa, both on the ground to build courts. We just they just built some courts in Dakar, so we're celebrating that. Bunch of NBA players and whatnot. So we had just arrived. Dude comes up, immediately just shows love, and then I see my man Masai, who won the championship this year for Toronto Raptors. Right after that, so it was just a grand moment. That was right on a beach, right? That's like their Muscle Beach. I think it's called Corniche, right? Corniche Beach, and it's like almost a mile long of people working out. Like on some Barcelona, Brazil kind of tip. And it's like, you just don't see that. Like, people don't know that. So I feel like one of my missions in life is just to give people a window. So you know that, like, you can go to a flea market here in D.C. and also go to one outside, like in Nairobi. And you're going to feel the same vibe. So that's the thing. that's what I hope. I don't want people to just backpack in Europe no more. Like, I went to Paris. Okay, great. But all right, cool. Did you go to Addis? Did you go to Luanda? Where you know what I mean, there's other places to roll.
Right. That's fire. Talking to Jidenna right here on 93.9 WKYS. All right, so let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about this project, 85 to Africa.
Yeah.
What's the vibe?
So my goal was to make like road trip music. Right? Like there's riding music, but then there's road trip music.
Oh, explain the difference.
Riding music, like tonight, right? There's hella things going on here.
Right.
Like I so many of my friends in DMV hit me up like, bro, you doing a pop-up tonight at Culture House? And I was like, yeah. And they was like, yeah, but there's a pool party and there's this and that. Everybody tonight is gonna be riding to it. They're gonna have something with some boom and some bap.
Right.
And that's riding. Now road trip music, you're gonna have that, and you're also gonna have something that makes you feel a little bit more levitated and higher and more like celestial, because when you're on a road trip, there's day, night, there's all these types of environments. If you ever been across the country on a road trip, so it feels like that. It starts with hip hop, trap, it moves to R&B and soul, has that backdrop, and then I get all the way to Afro beats, all on one project. And I even got one record that's like far out, like some African Jimi Hendrix, kind of like Senegalese Chuck Berry, like whatever that sounds like. I did that.
Hey, you did that. Okay, we about to get a whole new genre out of this project.
Yeah.
All right, so I seen a couple of songs, a couple of visuals.
Yeah,
you were like spitting on this album.
Yeah, there's a couple songs I spit like. My goal ain't to be like the greatest rapper or singer. I just want to be one of the greatest artists of our generation. That's it. So there's a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know,
so, a little bit in the baggie, a little bit in the purse.
Yeah. And that's where I started, like as a rapper, as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was my homie Black Casper. When I was a little poet, little introverted, shy kid, he was like, "Yo, bro, like." Nobody makes any money off poetry, G. Like Robert Frost and all them guys you studying ain't rich. Like you need to be a rapper.
Right.
So I started with rap first. Singing was actually fairly recently. So I'm glad to swirl it all together in the pot.
Yes,
New
sir.
recipes.
Hey, man, my man Jidenna, man, be on the lookout. 85 to Africa comes out when?
It comes out August 23rd.
Oh, that's like next week?
Next week, next Friday. We
here.
We here. We moving fast. I'm not waiting for nothing.
Nice.
We gotta be on time as a people.
Nice.
I ain't waiting for nothing. I've been going 2 years, and I owe the people that have supported me since Classic, man, since my debut. Like I owe them a lot of music. So this is me giving music. I'm just here to serve. I'm here to serve now. 6 months from now, another project. I already did 3 projects that are in the can. I only gave the label 1. And the next one is all ready to go.
Wow, that's crazy. Who'd you work with on this album?
So, actually, one of DMV's finest, Gold Links on the project.
Nice, okay, okay.
Yeah. Gold Links on the project. I'm actually gonna pull up tonight. We have Mr. Easy, one of Lagos's finest. And then we have, I went to like African royalty. It's like the equivalent of going to the Marley family in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I went to the house of Femi Kuti, Seun Kuti, Yeni Kuti, the Anikulapo Kuti's house, which is the New Africa Shrine in Lagos. I got their blessing not only to use a fella sample, but also to have Seun Kuti give the intro, like an invocation on the intro. So he's featured as well. And then I went to Atlanta and got like the cool kid R&B black hippie vibe.
Okay.
So Meribah, who's dope, she was just on Sway's show. She's an amazing, talented writer. And then St. Beauty, who's on Wonderland Records. So it's a good mixture of, you got the hip hop artists, Afro beats, and the R&B all swirled together.
Nice. Any producers?
Producers, my homie, lead producer, Nana Kwabena, who's been my ace and my right hand man. I got to shout him out because he's the one that's in the tuck. And then our A&R, who also produces, Steve Rhythm. Then there's Kits. There's a bunch of other producers. I like working with young producers who are coming in the game and not always the big names. I ain't get here on no big name beat. You know what I mean? We made it big.
Right.
So that's how I roll.
That's fire, man. Album comes out soon, so I know that means the tour must be on the way too.
Yeah, the tickets are available right now, actually. So tour is between October 1st through November 15th, roughly. I think November 15th, November 16th. 85 to Africa is the domestic tour.
Okay.
Just to be clear, because some people, and it's only the first leg of that. When if we didn't hit Florida on this one, we didn't hit certain other cities, we'll be coming to you later. And then Africa as a whole, we coming there next. And Europe, we coming there next. So I know everybody like 85 to Africa, but you're not going to Africa. We going to Africa.
We're going to Africa.
Yeah,
Got to.
It's a highway, baby. It's not no one-way street.
Nice.
This ain't the old Garvey.
Nice.
This is new age Garvey.
Talk that
We
talk.
got multiple lanes, baby.
Talk that
Go
talk.
get your clothes. Don't be wearing all these other continents, putting all these other names on your body. Wear some black designer. Shh.
I know that's right. Speaking of Africa, I saw your audition for The Lion King, man. Why you ain't get picked
Bro,
up?
I have no idea what happened. Like I thought it was like that Scar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scar got pimp vibes, right? Like Scar, that's what Scar is. I don't know, Mufasa. Like the way he talks, at least the original one. So I don't know what happened. You know, Disney like sent me a no pretty quick.
Real fast.
Really fast. Like I usually there's like a few weeks and they're like, we're still reviewing.
Nah.
And they were just like, no, don't want that. And I thought Disney was into that. You know what I mean? They have all these secret symbols in the clouds.
Right.
Phallic symbols and things like that. But nah, I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna give it another try.
Okay.
You know, that guy, that part of me wants to try. So there's a few
so
other
acting
roles.
in the future outside of the music?
Yeah, you know, maybe I'll try something different next time.
Okay.
But 2020, I'm gonna go real big, like delve into. I got a lot of respect for the craft.
Right.
I'm not one of those people like your job. I would never like hop on and be like, yeah, I can host a show. Like I like to study, be an understudy. Right. So that's why I haven't gone all the way in. But 2020, I'm gonna really dig in.
Well, listen, man, 85 to Africa coming out next week. Make sure you support Jidenna. If people want to get at you on the social media, how can they do that?
Just spell my name right. Jidenna. Jidenna or Jidenna. However you want to say it, just spell it right and I'll be there for you.
There it is. My man Jidenna right here on 93.9 WKYS.